You may have heard rumors that the new iPhone 14 and the entire iPhone 14 lineup, including the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, have little upgrade to their previous models. But that is entirely false. Not only does the new iPhone 14 bring along incredible features like the dynamic island, but it is undoubtedly an upgrade from the iPhone 13, which is its predecessor. In this video, we provide evidence that the iPhone 14 is an upgrade of the iPhone 13 and one worth buying. Are you ready? Let's get started. The camera upgrade. One of the key features that make the iPhone an exceptional brand is its camera quality. So undoubtedly, Apple spends a lot of time making it better. A careful review of both models reveals some subtle but significant differences. For example, the iPhone 14, like its predecessor, houses a pair of rear 12-megapixel cameras, one being a primary camera and the other an ultra-wide shooter. However, the central significance lies in the fact that Apple made the iPhone 14's primary sensor a bit larger with bigger pixels, about 1.9 microns, and a faster f1.5 aperture and sensor shift image stabilization. Talking about stabilization, the new iPhone 14 comes with an active mode in videos that helps to stabilize videos, and it is the first of its kind. There are other upgrades relative to video and battery life, which we will discuss later in this video, so stay with us. Still on the camera, some changes have been made to the new iPhone 14, with its true depth camera having f1.9 aperture intended to help out in low light situations. This is in sharp contrast to the iPhone 13, which has an f2.2 aperture and has no autofocus like the iPhone 14. We believe that the iPhone 14 upgrade means three critical goals can be achieved. They are better photos and videos, less noise, and better detail. In addition, night mode photography has been improved massively, with Apple introducing the photonic engine feature. This new feature is expected to increase exposure twice as fast as in older models in night situations. Indeed, an upgrade has been recorded in the camera department. Apple has also made an incredible upgrade set to be a lifesaver for many. Stay tuned to find out exactly what it is. With Apple releasing several products a couple of days ago, including the iPhone 14 and the Apple Watch, rumors and misconceptions have started emanating. But you can save yourself and get this channel's authentic news on Apple products. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button and be the first to receive the updates. Extended battery life. What is the use of an upgrade if there is not enough battery to enjoy the whole experience? Apple has answered that question by making extensions regarding battery life in the areas of video playback, streaming, and audio. The iPhone 13 can record up to 19 hours of video playback, 15 hours of streaming video, and 75 hours of audio, which is less than what the iPhone 14 can offer. The iPhone 14 can go up to 20 hours of video playback, 16 hours of streaming, and 80 hours of audio. In addition, the iPhone 14 Plus houses a much bigger battery, increasing the numbers to 26, 20, and 100 hours.
All right, Marcy, let's have fun.
Dynamic Island. Dynamic Island is one of the most compelling features in the new iPhone 14 lineup, without a doubt. This new feature has been designed by Apple to resize its shape to accommodate different types of notifications and alerts, and has been placed on top of the user screen. With the rectangular shape, the Dynamic Island feature serves as an extended information hub that can display the following. The Dynamic Island can come into the display when a user runs out of battery or displays battery life and charging status. It also shows up when accessing music controls on a music player, showing the music waveform, time remaining on a song, and displaying the battery status of AirPods. For sports fans, this feature will also be helpful in getting abreast with live scores.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Dad. Okay.
The crash detection and emergency upgrade. Now let's talk about the life-saving feature, shall we? The new iPhone 14 has introduced what it terms crash detection. There is some contention on whether or not Apple copied this idea from Google, but that is for another discussion. The crash detection uses some new hardware features introduced by Apple, including a high dynamic range gyroscopic sensor and a high G accelerometer to detect car crashes and to call for help. The sensors collect data during such unfortunate incidents and ask the user whether or not they will need help. Once there is no response, the iPhone will automatically contact emergency services on your behalf. This life-saving feature is very much missing in iPhone 13 and its previous models, and it is unlikely they will have it. This is because they do not have the necessary sensors to make the car detection feature work. In addition to the crash detection feature, Apple is set to introduce an emergency feature that will not launch until November this year.
First, you'll provide some information about your situation for emergency services, and you'll see choices to specify your emergency based on your answers. Then your iPhone will guide you to connect to a satellite.
Once that feature has been rolled out, users will have the opportunity to send messages to emergency responders through satellite communication. Apple best explains this feature by saying, if you can call or text emergency services and can't connect because you're outside the range of cellular and Wi-Fi coverage, your iPhone tries to connect you via satellite to the help you need. As mentioned earlier, iPhone's car crash detection is said to have been inspired by a similar feature on Android phones, which has undoubtedly increased the competition between the two brands of phone. Watch our video that reviews Apple's iPhone 14 Pro Max and Samsung's S22 Ultra to learn more about the growing competition. I hope you enjoyed this simple review. See you in the next.